Ho 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 and Merry Christmas, gentlemen. It's me, Hiran. It's not Santa, don't be fooled. I'm just wearing the little hat for the occasion. So for today, gentlemen, I figured, it's the holidays, it's Christmas, it's the end of the year. People are gathering with their families, with their friends. They want to have a nice time. So we will not cover the usual suspects on TikTok. It will be the only day of the year in which we will not vomit in our mouths. So I figured let's do this idea that a follower had to do a wholesome video, to do a nice video. So we will cover some good girlfriends on today's video. So let's start with this one right here. Let's check it out, gentlemen.
For my husband's lunch today, I'm going to start by packing in some fruit, and today I am going to slice up an orange. I cut the orange up into bite-sized pieces, and I'm actually going to save my orange peels because I'm doing my brine tomorrow for my turkey. Next, I'm adding in some blueberries. These were pretty big, almost the size of my thumb, and I did some fun cutouts with them. Once they're in there, I'm going to pack in some dried fruit and nut trail mix. This is the one I'm using today. And after I pack that in there, I'm going to make these cucumber skewers, which look like little sandwiches. And for the dipping sauce, I'm packing in some creamy buffalo. And for the main portion, I'm going to be making some mini pizzas. The bread I'm using is Non-Rounds by Stonefire. For my pizza toppings, I'm doing pepperoni, mushrooms, and bacon bits. I put these in my air fryer, and they did get a little darker than I wanted to, but that's totally fine. I garnished with some fresh basil. Now that everything's packed and ready to go, I'm of course including a note for my husband.
That's really wholesome. That's a really nice gift. This is a trend, gentlemen. I don't know if you've seen it, but apparently, some women like to tape the lunch they're packing for their husbands. Honestly, a really nice detail. Yet I always see in the comments like some woman getting pissed. Some woman saying, "Oh, so you still live in the patriarchy?" Or, "Wow, this is slavery." Why are gentlemen? I never see men getting called slaves when they open doors for a woman, or when they take their girlfriends to dinners and they pay for the meals, or when they take them to they plan vacations, or they do some housework. They change light bulbs, or they fix the sink, whatever. I never see them getting called slaves. But when women do nice things for men, you always have this one woman who will comment, well, one or more than one, who will comment that this is the patriarchy. But anyway, gentlemen, let's get to some TikToks. We have this one right here.
At least I know my place as a woman, which is staying at home, not working, looking pretty, and waiting for big strong man to bring home money.
Okay, so this video is quite ironic because she's being ironic right here. She says, "At least I know my place." I don't think she means that all women's places in the kitchen, but rather, there are so many women out there who think that their future is their work, etc. Yet they get around 30 and they start complaining that they don't want to work anymore. They don't like the life they have. Where are the good men gone? So a little irony on this video, but I wanted to read a comment on this video that the comment says, "All fun and games until the divorce." Why are we presuming that they should get divorced? I mean, if she is a good woman and the man is a good man, if they get along together, if they have a happy family, if each one of them does their part of the job, why are we presuming that they should get divorced? It's the fact that some women cannot understand, they cannot imagine a family walking because they don't know what it takes to build a family. But let's get to our second TikTok.
5 things I didn't know were controversial about my marriage until I posted about them online. Number 1, I like to look nice for my husband. My husband loves me regardless of how I look, but I love putting in effort to look nice for him. Number 2, and this one's really crazy, I make his cup of coffee in the morning for him. Number 3, I cook for him every night. Number 4, when we are together, I do not drive. And number 5, he is responsible for the final say in all of our financial decisions.
So again, gentlemen, let's read some comments, shall we? We have a first comment. So, in other words, you think we are in the 50s. Why? I mean, modern women, some modern women are so far out of the what is called a stable family that every time they see a woman doing something nice for a man, like let's say make him a coffee, oh, you live in the 50s. No, it's not living in the 50s. It's just, normal families where the man does things for the woman, he buys her flowers or he takes her on dates, etc. And the woman does nice things for men, like make him a coffee. It's not living in the 50s, man. Like, so some women are so far from what a stable, normal family is. We have another comment saying, financial decisions should be made together, not necessarily. Guys, I remember a few years back, I was talking with some family friends, and there was this woman, she was 30 something, with 3 kids, with a really, really good family. Man, these women had a really, really great family. They were so happy always. And she told me, my husband makes all the money, but it's me who takes the financial decisions. I redistribute the money. I say, what money should be invested in what, how much money we need for the kids, how much money we need for schools, etc. And it's completely fine, because she told me I'm just good at it. I mean, I do a good job at, redistributing the money for our needs. And she told me my husband, he can do it, but he doesn't enjoy it as much. So no problem, right? I mean, there's, most men prefer to take the financial decisions just because they do a better job at it and they like it. But if some men don't like it, I mean, it's totally fine, like financial decisions, it's up for settling, when a family is really stable and they work well together, it doesn't mind what person takes what jobs. I mean, usually they are just spread between who likes to do this thing more and who can do a better job at it. Another comment, the financial one is a pass. When he passes away, you need to know how to handle your finances. Man, she's not 5 years old. I think she can do a pretty good job of handling her own finances. The reason why it's the man, her husband that does it is because, maybe he does a better job at it and he just enjoys it more. I don't think that if this man quits the game, this woman will, I don't know, not know how to pay the rent or something. Another comment, someone tagged me in the "we are filing for divorce, but I can't get a lawyer because he controls all my money." Again, gentlemen, why should they get divorced? These women we see on the TikTok seem like they know how to handle a family. They know what their husband likes. They know how to keep the family unit strong. And we have all these women who don't have any clue of what a stable family is commenting, what if you get divorced? What if they don't? I mean, why should they divorce if everything is going well and they can manage the family? Like, some women just, they cannot imagine, gentlemen, they cannot imagine a good family. It's out of their mind. But let's check, gentlemen, the third one. Well, I'm not gonna get copyrighted, so I was searching for, good girlfriends, etc. And I just stumbled upon a lot of videos where there's like some girlfriend tips on how to be a good girlfriend. Honestly, the woman taking care of their man, like making them coffee or doing something nice for them, those videos were hard to find, gentlemen, if I have to be honest. But at least, I found a lot of videos of how to be a good girlfriend. And we can read, be more than just a girlfriend, be open and transparent, give him personal space, express your feelings, speak your mind respectfully, etc., etc. I'm not going to read all of it, but I mean, even though all these things may be true, men just really don't need all that much. Like, this is something that I found checking those, those TikToks about being a good girlfriend tips. They will say like 20 to 30 things. Men, dudes don't need that much. Like, they just need a normal human being, just be a good friend, be a good, a good girlfriend. Don't be don't be nagging them at all times. Don't be toxic. Don't stop them from meeting their friends, etc. Like, it's really not something complex, excuse me. It's not quantum physics. But still, I mean, I found it nice that at least there are a lot of women on TikTok trying to be a quote-unquote good girlfriend. Now, let's check the fourth one, gentlemen.
Speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise I'm gonna speak up when I hop about to cut, I promise.
This video just hit the nail. I mean, this is what we've been talking. All these women that say, he's gonna divorce you, you're gonna get, you're gonna be a single mother with your kids, he's going to dump you. It's really projecting. And it's the thing that this woman says, I've never had a good, reliable male provider in my life, and I'm projecting. Exactly. Like, these women that shame those quote-unquote traditional women, they have been dumped and dumped and dumped by bad men because they pick bad men. And they cannot imagine, they are jealous that other women are making it because they don't have the skill set to make a family, a family unit. So that's a really great TikTok. And we have another comment here that says, yep, the negative comments are never really about you and always about them. True. We have another comment. It's called trust. I married a man I can fully trust. If for some reason he turns out to be a 180, I have a church and a family. So this comment is from a religious person. But I like that this woman, the last comment, she really trusts her husband. And even though she says, even if he turns out to be something else, I still have my family, I still have my beliefs. Because let's face it, I mean, marriage, guys, is something hard. It's not something that is easy. Marriage is something that is really risky, both for men and for women. I mean, men stand to lose more in marriages, but it's not safe for women also, right? Like, no one is saying that marriage is easy, but that is the reason why you have to pick your partners really well. You have to invest time in them. You have to, get to know them really before getting into something serious. And this is something that you can never do if you just go on Tinder and you match with 10 guys every week and you meet all these bad boys. You will never find Prince Charming that way. This is why you get dumped. This is why so many women go into marriages with bad men. Then they get divorced. They get all the crap of the men, from the men. And they just don't understand what a good family is. This woman knows how to build a family. When you pick your partner well, gentlemen, let me ask you a question. Would you bet your life, or would you give your life, would you bet your life on your friend, your best friend? Because I would, honestly. I mean, I think we all have that one friend who is always with us through thick and thin. He understands us. He's ready to, give his life for us. I think we all have that friend. So it's the same with romantic, partners. When you really know a person and you spend years with him, I mean, even more, relationships, romantic relationships should be above friendship relationships. So when if you are married, that other person should be more than a friend to you. And if you're willing to bet your life on your friend, wouldn't you do the same for your woman if you have picked her well, or for your husband? But anyways, gentlemen, let's watch one more TikTok, which this is the same woman we saw on the last TikTok.
This part of my life, this little part, is called happiness.
I found that video to be cute, really handsome family. And they seem to work together well. So, gentlemen, I couldn't find more. Honestly, this video is not the best compilation I have made, but it was so hard, gentlemen. Let me be transparent. It was really hard to find these TikToks because not a lot of good stuff on TikTok. And let me tell you, someone may say, Hiran, all the all the TikToks of good girlfriends you have in this video are from traditional stay-at-home mothers. Okay, I'm not implying that to be a good girlfriend you have to be a stay-at-home, woman. Not implying that. Some men value that, other men don't care if their wife is a stay-at-home. But the reason why I only added these sort of videos of stay-at-home mothers on this video is because it's the only ones I found of women taking care of their husband. Honestly, I didn't find any other woman taking care of her husband that is not a stay-at-home mom or wife. And I think that speaks something, all these boss babes that are not stay-at-home, that have their jobs, they never seem to post a video of them taking care of their partner. We cover them on the channel. It appears that they always cover, they always talk on their TikToks about the last bad boy that trashed them. They always talk, where are all the good men gone? They always talk about their bad relationships. Yet these stay-at-home wives, it's much easier to find a stay-at-home wife doing something good for her partner than any other woman. So I think that really speaks something. I didn't compile these TikToks on purpose to be from stay-at-home wives. But gentlemen, something in common we may see in these videos we covered is, the women are always smiling, they are nice, they are polite, they are calm, they are relaxed, and they seem happy. Just go to any other video I have, you will always find women shouting and being narcissistic and being toxic and just really unpleasant, where you watch the TikTok and you can't imagine yourself just drinking a coffee with these women we cover, Yet these women we covered on today's video, they seem really nice. So again, that says something. But guys, I will leave you. I wish you happy holidays. I wish you to have a good time with your family or with your friends or whomever you're gathering with. And I wish you take a rest from work or whatever. Just relax, have a good time. And I'll see you on next video, guys. Thank you. See ya.